Hey, fans of the Monday Movie Club.
There's nobody left.
Frank
I
is
don't know.
drunk this morning.
Hey, this week, Mark chose Tropic Thunder from 2008, which is number 1,262 on the Franken list. We're going to get through all of them eventually. I'm Frank Gaffney, of
Not with
course.
Joel here.
Joel, do you not have anything from Tropic Thunder?
I have the Blu-ray, but I didn't
Uh,
even pull it out to watch it. So
you could have showed up in blackface today. That would have been good.
Jeez.
no.
Mark Wolters-Gardner has a picture up. You know he likes this movie. He chose it. Well, fuck no cringer. Amy was going to work it out, but he's sleeping on the bed.
He's sleeping
And Annie King in the kitchen
where she
where
belongs.
she belongs. All right. Mark, why Tropic Thunder?
Because it's beyond offensive, and everyone should watch at least twice.
Beyond offensive. I don't know that I found it offensive. Okay, here's the plot of the movie.
Frank
Well,
just went full retard.
Yeah. Seriously.
And whatever fan we had is now gone.
If they're like us, we just gained 3.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
here's the plot of the film. While shooting a war film, the director attempts to liven up the proceedings by dropping the principal actors into the middle of a real jungle, claiming he's going to capture their performance with hidden cameras. Not exactly the plot, but close enough. And I remember really liking this one. I did see it in the movie theater in 2008. Okay. Observations while watching. I had no idea the commercial before the movie wasn't real.
I texted you
I was
guys.
like, no. I watched it before you texted
Oh,
us.
okay.
Um, so that was like, oh, why is there? Because sometimes when you're streaming a movie, they do show you a thing.
Sure.
I'm like, what? And I definitely thought Tug Speedman was funny. Here we go again.
Again. Yes.
Very funny. And the fatties would sell. That would be a good movie
When Eddie Murphy called it the Naughty Professor.
Exactly.
for the juvenilities in us all.
Yeah.
And I would totally watch Satan's Alley.
Oh my God, yeah.
Tobey Maguire and Robert Downey Jr. are gay for each other. I am in.
He came to the set for one day to film
Yeah.
that. I read.
Well, I read in trivia somewhere that they actually were gay for each other in another movie called The
Yep.
Wonder Boys
Wonder
with Michael
Boys.
Douglas.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
obviously he just called him and said, "Let's be gay again." And the opening Vietnam movie is perfect. Really, we should have watched Platoon,
Balloon.
Balloon.
Platoon, or Apocalypse Now first because
Absolutely.
it was just great.
Well, his falling to his knees is the cover of Platoon.
Yeah, I
was
even have a
definitely-
note about
Oh
that.
my
That
gosh.
was just great that he did that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
And I did chuckle when he said, "I'll teach you to juggle." Such a great cast, really. Ben Stiller, Jack Black, who looks good as a blonde. I liked it.
Yeah.
Bill Hader, Danny McBride, Matthew McConaughey, Tom Cruise. Good Lord, Tom Cruise. And Nick Nolte. We're having a little Nick Nolte-a-thon because we watched one of his movies last week. Hysterical. Perfect for this part. And Robert Downey Jr. got a well-deserved Oscar nomination for supporting actor for his performance. And really, the testicles on this man. Is it racist now? Nah, it's just funny.
I've seen a few interviews with Jamie Foxx who says this is not Robert Downey Jr. in blackface was not racist at all. The only offensive part that I'm sure everyone has read was the simple Jack part that people got offended by.
Yeah, that was much worse.
And again, I didn't find any of it offensive. It's a comedy. It was allowed. And I read this too. Kevin Hart turned down the role of Al Pacino because he didn't want to play a gay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then he walked it back by saying he wouldn't be believable.
Yeah.
Not what he meant.
He said a few things about the gays over the years. Yeah.
Homophobic. And Ben Stiller was ripped. He really worked out to do this movie. And when they actually put them out, and so much of the comedy is so beautifully timed when Steve Coogan blew up, and they're all just standing there like, hmm, is this a thing? What's going on right now? And I thought, and then when the other Asians show up who are actually fighting them, I'm like, I would assume that the actors have blanks in their guns, so they're not really gonna hurt anybody.
Right.
So this is not really gonna go very
Yeah.
well. But I mean, I absolutely love this is the thing about comedy, Frank Gaffney style. You have to be in 100% for the joke to work. And the production of this movie, $92 million budget, really sets up everything so beautifully because it is so great. The production values are so good on this movie. The pyrotechnics, the scenery, everything works. So that's what made it so funny. And oh my God. And I wrote, never go full retard. It and that totally cracked me up. And all the Vietnam movie music, so great how it added to the whole thing.
I have a note on that as well. Yeah.
And so then there's a scene where we see this scene of the original Star Trek, and then it's practically acted out in the next scene. It was
Yeah.
so funny.
Wait, I don't remember that.
It was so,
He's watching Kirk.
Oh,
fight
the Gorn.
Yeah.
yeah, and then he has to deal with it. And Tom Cruise, I read, was playing some variation of Scott Rudin, and his moves to the song "Low" was just, oh my God, like Tom Cruise, like we've never seen him.
Yeah.
Very willing to be a fool, loved it. And Scott Rudin, who I knew personally at Fox,
That's all Frank has to say.
right on target is all I can say. And then they talked about The Great Escape, another Monday Movie Club movie. Perfect. And the close-ups on Robert Downey's eyes in the chopper with just the lighting here, so beautiful. And then a little dating of the movie in 2008, TiVo saves the day.
Oh my God, the TiVo was
The
fabulous.
TiVo.
And then at the end with the whole thing, and we see the gay guys dating Lance Bass, and I'm like, the jokes were so great. And Tom Cruise in that final dance, just everything. I was smiling the entire time. This one gets a solid 3.25 from me. It's pretty inspired. All right, hell, I'm gonna go 3.333.
What is this? The Naked Gun?
I can't quite commit to the 3.5. Only my second time seeing it. But okay. Um yeah. Annie, you'd seen this movie before, right?
Nope.
No.
First time.
We have a virgin. Okay.
Yeah.
Were you
First time.
laughing?
I thought I was gonna hate it, but I actually was laughing.
Is that why you never saw it in the movie theater? You just thought you would hate it? And did you think it was like a serious movie, like a serious war movie or something?
No, no, I knew it was,
You
a
thought it was going to be
comedy.
stupid, probably like
Yeah. So
stupid
what year
funny.
was it?
2008.
Same year as
2000
Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. had a big year.
2008. I'm gonna probably say I was watching all the Disney movies with my kids, so I didn't go out to regular movies. So just never got to see it. I don't know if it ever comes on TV either. So, but I enjoyed it. I laughed. It was funny. There was a lot of funny parts. The part I thought was the worst was when he picked up the head and he was like drinking the blood. I was like, oh, that's just
Uh,
It's corn syrup.
Yeah.
Oh, that is weird corn syrup.
Yeah, that was the yuckiest. But other than that, I thought it was funny. I thought when he at the end when he threw the kid, that was hysterical. Yeah. But no, I liked it. It was funny.
how is Robert Downey Jr.'s Chinese? when he was speaking wrong?
I don't know. I mean, I could pick up a word here or there,
I
but
thought you spoke
I-
more than that. I thought you could speak a little bit.
to get my, you know, food or ask my mom what's for dinner.
So you'd be in the same circumstance then. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, and not about war and stuff and about so, but I enjoyed it. I thought I knew for sure that Nick Nolte um
Would have
hooks.
hand. You knew that? You guessed that? Wow.
Yeah, but that was funny. So I enjoyed it overall. I'd give it a 3.
Joel, certainly you've seen this before.
I have seen it before. I've seen it a couple times. It's been a while since I've seen it. I did not do my usual Joel due diligence and pull out my Blu-ray because the room's a mess and it was a lot to get to. But the Blu-ray I have is actually an extended cut of the film with 20 extra minutes of footage. So I did not watch that version. I watched the version that's streaming on Paramount Plus.
20 minutes extra.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know that I would have minded that actually.
Yeah, I don't remember what's in it, but I remember thinking, oh, this is still funny.
Joel, didn't it remind you a little bit of the Ben Stiller show?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Those bits coming at you and
Definitely. And and not just reminded me of that, it also, because it's also a DreamWorks film, it reminded me of Galaxy Quest a little bit in that it's, a group of actors doing something that turns out to be real in,
so basically you're saying this is the Mel Brooks of 2008.
Right, yeah, pretty much, yeah. It's a funny film. It's I'm not I didn't find anything offensive about it, but I'm also an old white guy, so, what my opinion doesn't matter. Um, um, uh, yeah, I don't have much to say. It's an enjoyable film. I've seen it before. I'll see it again. At some point, I'll,
It really is so clever. So many great bits, so many
well,
fun callbacks.
as you said, it hits, even to the score, it hits things that remind you of actual war movies like
Right.
Platoon or Apocalypse Now or,
Right.
and,
Which is on my list for next year, by the way.
Which one?
Apocalypse
Now. Okay.
Oh,
Which
come on.
version?
Let's do Platoon.
Which version of Apocalypse Now?
Redux, of course.
Okay. I love the fact that the idea for this initially came from when Ben Stiller was making Empire of the Sun, which we watched a while ago. That was because at the time when Platoon was being made and other war films like that, all of his peers were going to these boot camps.
And he did it?
He thought it was ridiculous. So that's kind of the germination of the idea came out of that. And it does poke fun at a lot of that stuff where it's like, because that's what they're doing. They have to be together on this, boot camp that the director throws them on before he's on a landmine.
But it also pokes fun at actors and movie studios and so much of the stuff that, he's privy to that he bothers him, obviously.
Yeah.
There's nothing funnier than a writer who's cranky about something.
Right.
And now I'm sorry. Curb Your Enthusiasm. He made a whole career out of being cranky. So Larry David.
Larry David. Yeah. Yes. Yes. That's show over finally, or is it still going? There's another.
It'll still be going.
No, it's over.
Oh, it's
over.
Yeah.
It was like 20 seasons over 40 years or something like that.
That sounds right.
I don't have much else to say about it. It's enjoyable. It's funny. It's entertaining. I would give it. I'll give it 3.25.
Aim.
This movie, as I've told you all before, but I'll tell our fan, this was on my list this year as well. Then I removed it because I do remember loving it. And the few notes I wrote was I actually laughed out loud during the trailer that they showed, and it said starring Kirk Lazarus and Tobey Maguire. I just love that they did. I thought that was brilliant. And I loved that the DreamWorks logo came after the three fake trailers because we weren't really supposed to be already in the movie. I thought that
Right,
was very
right.
clever.
I thought it was nice that the fake trailers were all from other studios,
Yes,
and
yes,
they were able to get the permission to use those logos. So
Yeah,
yeah.
but they didn't get the permission from the MPAA to use that title
no,
card.
obviously that's never going to happen.
As you all said, my very next note, I loved when Ben Stiller was being shot up in the opening and he posed just like the Platoon cover. And I actually LOL'd again when it said they're 1 month behind schedule, just 5 days into shooting. Oh my God, that was great. As soon as I saw Tom Cruise, I remembered what a great reaction it was that he allowed himself to look the way he looked, and he was just so all in with this part. Did he get nominated?
No,
No, but
but not made for a Golden Globe, but not for
Amy,
Oscars.
I read years ago that I guess him and Ben Stiller are friends, off screen and so forth. And when Ben asked him to be in the movie, he said, I have two conditions. Number one, I want to dance. Number two, I want fat, hairy forearms.
Yeah, yeah. You could
So
tell his arms are fake and
yeah,
hairy.
yeah.
Yeah. And just
Well, the other thing was that you don't even know he's in the movie until the end because he's not listed in the opening credits.
Okay,
yeah.
you could tell it's him right away.
Well,
Yes, of course.
originally they were trying to keep that a secret, but somebody in the paparazzi leaked a photo of him before the movie opened, and
Oh,
there were lawsuit threats and stuff. They were pissed
Wow.
off about
oh
that.
wow.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
supposed to be a big secret.
That's it. Yeah, and imagine just going to the movie and then all of a sudden you're like,
Is
"Is
that?
that Tom Cruise?"
Yeah.
That's a great funny moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And especially just that he allowed himself to be fat and bald and glass. It's just perfect, perfect,
Which
perfect.
yes, which he is
I
now.
do every day. So
And the
Well,
F-bombs,
you should get an Oscar nomination, Joe.
I should.
Amy, the lines that he has in there are pretty much my favorite. The way he just screams at
Absolutely,
everyone,
absolutely.
Diet Coke!
Yeah, he can't get through a line without saying fuck and
Yeah.
screaming at
Yeah,
people.
someone, yeah.
God, he was
Yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
Again,
Um,
again,
Scott
Scott
Rudin.
Rudin.
that and you were saying that they poke fun a lot. And to me, that makes it perfect satire. This movie is a better satire than it is even a comedy. It's just perfect. The use of sympathy for the devil and hey, stop, children, what's that sound? Perfect, perfect, perfect songs. I
All
just
right, you
loved
just
it.
got us thrown off Facebook for licensing.
Ah,
But then I did write, like with too many comedies, some lines slash scenes really hit and some miss. There was a lot of really huge smiles and, of course, some lame shit. Nothing was more annoying than Ben Stiller just not getting it for so long in the
it
movie.
was
I'm
too
like,
long. Yeah.
all right already. You have to realize at some point this is real. It was driving me crazy. That and Jack Black, who is one of my favorite actors of all time, the nonstop fart jokes and the ass jokes. It was stupid. I hated his character. Because you know what I think of
What
fart
about when
jokes.
he was in character with that voice? Come
That
on,
didn't bother
people.
me. That
No, I
didn't
thought that was
bother.
good. I thought that part
Yeah.
was very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Again, I love him. I think he does a great job. I just don't think what he had to work with was great for me. And like again, I already said this. While I enjoy the movie, I think it's a better satire than a comedy, especially towards the end. My God, when they were the helicopter and they were coming across the bridge, it was the perfect end of a war movie. It was perfect. And then throwing the TiVo, I just loved the end. Loved it. And then you see that they're showing clips at the Oscars, and then you see like John Voight there and a couple of other celebrities just there at the Oscars. Brilliant. So, but Frank, I'm going to go with you. I feel when I give 3.25 stars, I really like it, and 3.5, of course, I fucking love it. So I have to go 3 and 3. Because I didn't fucking love it, but I liked it a lot more than 3.25.
Yeah, I think I need to see it one more time
You should
to
watch
commit.
the longer version.
I
Yes,
would
I
watch
need that
that.
20 minutes, Joe. All right, Marky Mark, you've seen this how many times?
I'm gonna say 5 or 6 now. And I
And
have a
how
note
and
of
how is the fight choreography?
there's not too many, I mean, only toward the end. It's a lot of gunfire. That's the real choreography. So I have no notes on fight choreography. But the first time I saw it, I didn't love it. I thought it was equal parts funny and stupid. Second time I watched it, I was like, "Oh my God, this movie is genius. I got it."
Did
And
you
then
get
now
more?
Say again?
Did you get more the second time? You old
Well,
person?
100%. I just found it
mature and sophisticated.
exactly. I found it much funnier. I found myself laughing and smiling the whole time. First time I was like, ugh, like kind of like you were saying, all right, this is dumb. This part, yeah, I laughed here, but this part's dumb. Second time, really enjoyed it more, and now I've seen it several times since then, and really, it had been a
All
few
right,
years.
so
Like,
then you need to see Paddington again, obviously, to
oh,
understand it.
can't do it. But Frank, to your point, you need to rewatch this again, maybe in 2 years, and you'll love it. Even though you
No,
certainly,
I actually, I would say I loved it, but it
yeah,
just was not quite.
it is missing. I think Amy's point on Ben Stiller just being that kind of one note
Yeah,
dummy for
yeah.
so long.
And maybe the retard went on a little too long.
No, that was fabulous.
Did anybody catch Robert Downey Jr. when they're in the jungle talking about saving Ben Stiller? Jay Baruchel said something to him, and I forget his line, but he just went off with and he went like this, and he laughed. He actually laughed, and they kept it in the take. Did anybody else catch that? He
Yeah.
laughs at himself because he knows he's just being ridiculous, and then gets all serious again. And they kept that in the take. If you watch it again, watch when they're in the jungle, and he just goes off on Jay Baruchel.
I could just imagine the outtakes from this movie.
Yeah, I wish
Oh
they
my
had a
God.
good blooper reel.
Yeah.
Joel, is it on the
Joel,
is
does
it
it
on
have
the
a blooper
I
reel?
don't remember what's on the Blu-ray. There might be one. I don't. You know what? Hang on. Let me. Well, keep talking. I'll look.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
look on
just wish
YouTube.
that once Kevin Hart said no, they could have gotten somebody a little
Does everybody?
more well known.
This is the second movie that I
Was
picked
Chris
that
was
that
Chris,
has Al Pacino in it. Does anybody else know what he was in?
What? I
Alpha?
can't hear you. What?
The Al Pacino. Al Pacino. Do you know what he was in that we watched last year that I picked?
Alpha Chino?
No, what?
He was Edward Norton's best friend in jail in American History X.
Oh, wow.
And he called himself Alpha Chino?
No, his real name is like
no,
Brandon Tyler or something
yes,
like
Brandon
that.
Tyler. Yeah. Just in this
Oh,
movie.
the actor was in that.
The
Yes.
actor. Sorry.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought
I don't
you
know his
meant
real name. Yeah.
the character.
No.
No, I mean, like, yeah, was Chris Tucker not doing anything? Come on, somebody who would have made it funnier.
Anyway, going back to my
There,
notes.
there are no bloopers on the Blu-ray.
What a waste! But that's horrible. This should
Well,
be
I
so
found
sometimes-
something called Tropic Thunder behind the scenes and bloopers that I'm running now.
Okay.
See if there's anything
All right,
else.
you do that while we do the rest of this recording.
Okay, go ahead.
The opening fake trailers and commercials, I thought genius. Robert Downey Jr. genius. It's the best role of Tom Cruise's career. I thought it really was a perfect cast, and the movie's so damn good. I love the staple Vietnam music. Yeah, it's stupid, but yes, it's extremely funny and entertaining. I have nothing else to add to what you guys said. I thoroughly
Even
enjoyed
Matthew
it.
McConaughey. I
Oh
mean,
my God,
such
he was
a-
great.
Tugger
the perfect
nuts.
agent. Such a perfect agent.
Sometimes his phone, his ringer on his phone, everything, and
Yeah.
Tom Cruise negotiating with the terrorists was, I don't know, genius.
Yeah,
Genius.
originally, from what one of the things I was reading is that Ben Stiller was originally wanted to play that part.
Yeah.
When they were first working on it, and then he wound up moving into the role he's in, and Owen Wilson was going to play the agent, but Owen Wilson was having personal issues at the time, so
Yeah.
they wound up.
Apparently, he attempted suicide,
Yeah.
which I had no memory of.
Oh, I do, yeah.
I'm sure he remembers.
You sure what?
He remembers it.
Oh, he remembered.
I'm going with you guys as well, 3.33.
Look what you started, Frank.
It deserves it.
It does.
I
I
just-
agree. It's not quite 3.5.
One of the things that I really laughed at, and it was probably just a me thing to laugh at, was when they're wandering through the jungle and Jay Baruchel's character is talking about the format wars between Blu-ray and high definition
Right.
DVD.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
thought of you when he said that.
yeah.
That's cute.
He's
I'm
so
like, oh,
into that
that's all.
conversation. Yeah, that would be me.
Very
And in
Joel Moses.
2008, it was a viable conversation. Now,
Yeah.
again,
It's
dates
now
it a
it's
little bit.
dated. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Mark,
then
did you change to 3.5?
No, I said it's not quite 3.5 for me. I thought it was going to be when I watched it, and then I was like, yeah, a little bit less.
3.333.
Yeah, 3.33.
Let me and then I found on YouTube a 30-minute mockumentary called Reign of Madness, which is
Yeah.
supposed to be a behind the scenes, kind of like the Hearts of Darkness to
Oh,
Apocalypse
right. You
Now.
put that in the text. We have to watch
Did you
that.
watch it?
No, I'm going to watch it after we hang up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
on the
also
Blu-ray.
it is also very clever. And all I kept thinking was, so they were filming this while they were filming that. They were like, no, we have to. There's also scenes for the documentary thing we're doing.
Frank, what's it called?
Reign of Madness. I'm going to put a link.
On Annie.
Make sure to like it.
And subscribe. Okay, so well, it was very clever as well. Did anybody watch it?
No.
Even though I asked everybody to watch it,
Totally forgot.
nobody watched it.
Yeah, I don't
Nobody
remember
cared.
it. Yeah.
I'm going to watch it now.
When did I lose control of this group?
2 days after forming it.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody said let Annie join. The whole thing went off the rails.
We lost Nick, you know.
We lost any guests. Did we have a guest this year at all?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
God, no.
All right, so Tropic Thunder is on Paramount Plus, unless you want to watch all the 20 minutes extra. Then you gotta get the DVD,
Nope.
Blu-ray.
Blu-ray.
the Blu-ray.
Or the
You probably-
4K.
You can probably get that from your library.
Yeah.
Next week, Annie picked one of my favorite movies, Fargo from 1996. That's on Hoopla. Have we discussed Hoopla before?
I watched
Hoopla,
it yesterday on Hoopla.
You did. You watched it. Okay.
You were knee deep.
Yeah.
Knee deep in the Hoopla.
You know, for kids.
It's a streaming service that's offered by local libraries. Might have one in your area. I guess that's it for us today. I'm Frank Gaffney. Go watch a movie or be part of one.
Have some popcorn?
And also with you.